Hello everyone, welcome to my photocard collection video where I'll be showing to you guys all of my binders with all of the photocards that I collect. First of all, I'm so sorry if the way I speak is a little bit awkward. I'm not used to talking in front of a camera, so yeah, I might stumble or my English might not make any sense, but I hope you can still understand the main part of it. Anyways, let's just get started with the first binder. This is my miscellaneous groups, and it houses I think 3 different groups, all of which I'm not super focused on collecting, so most of them are incomplete and stuff like that. My first group in this binder is Plave. This is a virtual, a VR K-pop group. Yeah, and I am a pretty new fan. I think I joined the fandom end of last year. Yeah, and they dropped their album recently, and I really love all of their music and I love all of their content, and I'm really obsessed with their live streams. I think it's really fun to watch. As for collecting them, these are just all of my album pulls, and I think there are some POBs here, but yeah, it's just enough to fit in one page. I don't know what I'll be doing with their collection in the future because there's a bunch of other groups that I'm trying to focus on, but I really don't mind just having random pages for each era. Yeah, because I love all of them a lot. My main bias, if you cannot tell, is Noah, but I really do love all of the members. Yeah, I cannot give up these PCs. They're so cute. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Plave's music or Plave's live stream, I totally recommend, especially if you're into VTubers and K-pop. I think you really would like Plave as a group. They're really cool. Anyways, the next group in here is 17. For 17, I collect 2 members. One is Dokyeom, and later on you'll see Jonghan. For Dokyeom, he is my bias in 17, and I try to collect all of his album PCs from You Make My Day onwards. So yeah, I'm also a late carrot. I think I joined the fandom during Ataka era, but I first discovered Your Choice era before I went to Ataka. So yeah, so I consider myself a pretty late carrot. Yeah, but I feel like my collection for Dokyeom is pretty nice. I think it's very complete, almost complete, except for the last era, which I believe is called 17 Heaven. Yeah, I didn't buy anything for the era at all because because I was focusing on my other collections. So yeah, I'm taking a pause from 17 for now, but that's okay. I feel like I can always back collect 17 anytime. But yeah, I do really love my Dokyeom collection. I worked very hard on it. I think collecting 17 album PCs is very difficult. And I still do have some of Dokyeom's and some of Jonghan's POBs, but I keep them in a separate binder that I don't think I will show in this video because I want to sell them off. I'm still thinking about what I want to do with the POBs that I have. Yeah, but I'm not gonna collect POV for 70 anymore because it's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, and FML era was the era that I slowed down, and I'm obviously missing like some PCs. And this is supposed to be where 17 Heaven starts. I want to put the carrot version here, but I don't know when I will continue collecting 17. Yeah, this is my Jonghan collection. I also collect his album PCs, but for him I tend not to like pressure myself into buying his stuff that much because I want to focus on Dokyo more. So I don't have all of his PCs, but I definitely have a good amount. Yeah, and this is the FML era, as well as the carrot version, and this is where 17 Heaven is supposed to start. Okay, the last collection is my Promise 9 collection. I collect Soyeon, but this collection has been stopped. Like, I'm no longer collecting Promise 9 anymore, but I still love them. I still love their music, and I still support them, and I really, really want them to have a comeback this year. But yeah, I just stopped because yeah, I have to focus on my other collections and I cannot keep up with so many. But Promise 9 is one of the girl groups that I like that got me into K-pop in the beginning, so they mean quite a lot to me. And yeah, for Soyeon, I collect album PCs as well as some POBs. I think after Midnight Guess, I started to collect a lot more POBs for her. So she'll be like in this binder for now, but I would try to sell her PCs. But if no one is gonna buy it, then I might as well just keep her whole set. Like I don't need to sell it off so soon. Like I'm pretty happy with Soyeon collection looking like this. Yeah. But one day I might just drop everything at once. But yeah, and I stopped at Unlock My World era. Yes. And that's all for this binder. I'm gonna move on to the next one. Okay, moving on to the second A4 binder, and this houses my lesserafim collection. For lesserafim, I collect Yoonjin. She is like my alt girl bias in K-pop. Yeah, I have been a fan of her since Produce 48. She was one of the people that I voted for. Yeah, and now she's under lesserafim, which is kind of funny because I didn't expect her to join Hype at all. But anyways, let's just flip through. For Yoonjin, I collect as much as possible. I don't want to say that I collect everything for her because obviously I don't have everything. Like I don't have broadcasts, and there are some POBs that are just a little hard to find. But I do try to collect as much as possible. In fact, she is the person I have the most cards for. Yeah, which is kind of funny because I have another collection that has my number one out inside, and I don't even have as much cards for him as I do for her. So yeah. And I'm also collecting Easy Era, which just ended, I believe. There's like so many POBs and lucky draws for Easy Era. I think my setup for it is 6 pages long, which is quite a lot of pages. But yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, like I liked her a lot during Produce 48. and I thought she would debut under plave. At that time, plave wasn't under hype labels at all, and I was waiting for her to debut for so long. Like I had no idea that she was already back in the States going to start uni or college or whatever. Yeah, but I guess things worked out, and she's now under lesserafim and doing pretty well. Yeah, that's why when she got announced that she was debuting, right, I immediately tried to search for a fake sharing for her because I really do love I liked her a lot in Produce. So yeah. This is Easy Era, which I'm just gonna skip. I want to try to film a storing photocard video where I store most of this era's POBs and album PCs, but I have to be patient enough to hold on to a lot of PCs without putting them away. I'll see how. I probably will try to make it another video of me storing for photocards. But yeah, right now I only have one PC from this era, but more should be coming by next week, I hope. Anyways, and this is her non-album stuff, which I don't really like collect everything for. I just collect whatever I can and whatever I want to. But yeah, this is like one of my favorite pages in this binder because it's so pretty. This is her decon. Yeah, decon set. Yeah, and then some more stuff at the back. And that is it for this binder. Now I'm gonna move on to my biggest A4 binder. Okay, moving on to my last A4 binder, and it's a little bit bigger than the other two. Please ignore this broken page. I'll fix it soon, I think. But yeah, this houses my enhypen collection. For enhypen, I collect two members. I collect Heesung, which is my alt, and my bias, and my bias wrecker, who is Jongwon, and you'll see him later down the binder. Anyways, for Heesung, I collect as much as I can, but surprisingly, I don't have as many Heesung cards as I do for Yunjin, which is kind of scary. But yeah, so I'm just gonna flip through the binder. I started collecting enhypen like a long time ago during this era. So yeah, they were the first group I started collecting photocards for, and they are my alt K-pop group. So yeah, I saw them in a concert like 2 months ago. Was it 2 months ago? Or was it a month ago? I think it was a month ago. Yeah, and it was like the best concert I've ever been to in my entire life. Yeah, it was so fun, and yeah, I think enhypen is like my forever group, you know, because like my age is around enhypen's age, so it feels like I'm growing up with them. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say about my enhypen collection. I think for like Dark Blood era, which you'll see soon, I've been scammed quite a bit of money for some PCs. So I think after I was scammed for this era, I kind of felt very demotivated to collect anything. So I think that's why later you'll see in Orange Blood era, I don't really have that many PCs. Although right now I feel better and I'm working on it. I also do not have the I forgot what it's called, like the Japanese comeback, the one with Blossom inside. I think it's called You. Yeah, I don't have any PCs from that era, which is very very sad because Blossom is my favorite song from enhypen. I feel like after I finish working on Orange Blood and their comeback hasn't been announced yet, maybe I will go and collect the Japanese U era. But I think everyone has been saying that that their comeback will be soon, like in May or something. And I'm kind of nervous for that. But yeah, as you can see, like my Orange Blood stuff is just only 2 pages long. I do have more incoming, but I don't know if it's enough. Why does it look so dark on my phone? Is that better? I'm using natural lighting and it's like 11:30 a.m. So it should be pretty bright. For some reason, it doesn't look that bright on my phone. I don't know. Anyways, then we have some of Heesung's non-album. For Heesung's non-album, I collect what I want to collect. And right now, I don't feel like collecting anything from his non-album because I'm still trying to focus on POBs from like the albums and stuff like that. But I feel like I have a good amount of Heesung's like non-album stuff. Yeah, I stopped like around this timing. Anyways, and then we are coming to my Jongwon collection. Like I cannot not collect Jongwon. I think I dropped him like twice and then I couldn't help but collect him again because his PCs are so cute. But for Jongwon, I collect what I can also. But I definitely collect a lot less for him compared to Heesung. Like there's not many concept cards in the beginning, and then yeah. But I think for the newer eras, I started to collect more and more of his stuff. Ever since Manifesto era, I just started to collect a shit ton for him. I think it's because for Manifesto era, I pulled most of these PCs, so it wasn't that hard to collect, and I couldn't trade them away or give them up because they were so cute. He has red hair. Yeah. There's some stuff that I haven't bought yet, but honestly, it's not really a priority for me at the moment. Yeah. Well, I had no idea how I didn't pull this PC. I had over like 20 albums for Dark Blood and not a single one of them had this PC. Anyways, but yeah, Dark Blood Jongwon era is so cute. I love his PC so much. But yeah. And obviously my Orange Blood for Jongwon is gonna be even less than Heesung, so there's only 3 PCs here, but once I finish Heesung, I would start looking for Jongwon. Slowly. When you collect photocards, you have to do things at your own pace. If not, you're gonna get burnt out and stressed out really quickly, and your wallet will be like upset with you. So you have to take things slowly when it comes to collecting. Anyways, I also do have some of Jongwon's non-album because why not? just a little bit. Yeah, nothing that crazy. So yeah, that's all for my enhypen binder. I'm gonna move on to my smaller A5 collection. Okay, we're on to my last collection. This is my IVE collection, and I store them both in A5 binders. I collect two members. I collect Wonyoung and Liz. Let's start with Liz. I feel like Wonyoung and Liz, I like them equally. Like they're not like a bias and a bias wrecker. I kind of like them equally, and that's why I have both of them. Anyways, I made this myself, and there's also like a back, what's this called? Collage, I think. So yeah. Let's just flip through. I don't know what else to say. IVE is my most stressful collection, if that makes any sense. I think it's because I collect a lot of POVs for IVE, and I also collect Wonyoung, so it's pretty stressful. Yeah, but for Wonyoung and Liz, I collect as much as possible as well. Yeah. So I started collecting IVE since 11 era, because during Produce 48, I really like Wonyoung, and I also really love Aizon. So yeah, so I knew that I would love IVE, and I did love IVE very, very much since their debut era. So yeah, and like Liz stood out to me so much during the 11 era. Yeah, but I only started collecting her during Love Dive, I believe, because Liz during 11 era was so hard to collect. Like I think she was harder than Wonyoung back then. Yeah. Anyways, so my Liz PCs. I think I have a little more Liz PCs than Wonyoung. God, there's a plane flying by. It's never not quiet in my household. Anyways, I think I have a little more PCs for Liz because she's cheaper and easier to find compared to Wonyoung. Yeah, I heard that they're having a comeback soon as well, which is kind of scary because I think enhypen might have a comeback as well, so I have to balance both of them. Yeah, but oh yeah, I saw IVE in a concert this month. This month, I think. Yeah, and it was so wait, is it this month? Or was it last month? I have no idea. I forgot, but I saw them in a concert this year, and it was super fun. But I also saw them in a concert last year because they came to my country twice. I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, I saw them doing the Prom Queen tour, and I think the recent one is the Show What I Have tour. Yeah, and both concerts were super fun, and yeah, I just really love IVE and their music. It's very hard to let go of their collection because I love them so much, and their PCs are always like the prettiest. Yeah, and I'm super excited for any new music being released for them. Although this binder and Wonyoung's binder is getting a little bit full. Actually, I think it's like full, like full to the brim. So I might have to either move them into a new binder or buy another binder for the new era. Which, by the way, I am most likely collecting the new era. Really excited. Yeah. And this is the last page. I ran out of pages, so I had to put this behind. Yeah, I obviously don't collect everything for this, but I feel like I have quite a good amount. I love my collection for IVE. moving on to the it girl Wanyoung. Should I say this? I think I should. I'm the same age as Wanyoung, so I was born in 2004. Oh, Liz is also born in 2004, by the way, same as Jongwon. But yeah, and if you are born in 2004 and you watch Produce 48, I have a lot of like pride in Wanyoung. I'm like, oh my gosh, because I think like Wanyoung was like the youngest in Produce 48 at that time, and because I was her age, right, I was like very biased towards her already. Yeah, I really love O4 idols in general. I think the O4 line for K-pop is pretty strong. Anyways, but Wanyoung is so difficult to collect, but I'm not that surprised. Her PCs are so pretty. Yeah, so yeah, because I collect her during 11 era, I know there's some PCs in here that are a bit rare and kind of expensive now, but back then it wasn't as expensive. Okay, so I didn't spend as much money as you think I did. But yeah, collecting IVE, right? I've been scammed the most for this group, and the amount I've been scammed for is not even funny. Like, it's a lot. And it's made me want to like quit collecting IVE so many times. But I cannot, like, it's like a toxic relationship. Like, I want to quit collecting them, but I love them so much, and their PCs are so stunning. It's hard to say no, but yeah. That's why I try not to put that much pressure on myself to have all of Wanyoung's and this like POBs. Yeah, I don't need all of them. Yeah. What else can I talk about? I don't know, I'm kind of blanking out. Well, I should say that, oh yeah, during the IVE concert, like, I sat in the first row of like the second floor, so I could see like all of them really clearly. And bro, like, Wanyoung and Liz look so pretty in real life. So happy. Although I do believe they need a break. Like IVE is gonna finish, not finish, it's like having a world tour, and they're gonna have a comeback. Like, when is their break? Same for enhypen. I feel like enhypen and IVE, they both need a break. Yeah, especially this girl. This girl is always on the move somewhere. Like, I bet she's like so exhausted. Like, she needs a rest. She hasn't been getting a rest since she was like in Produce. Yeah. So hopefully she has some good rest somewhere. Yeah. This is the last era. And then we're done. Oh yeah, this is the back. And I don't think I showed this yet. Okay, that's all for my collection. I'll try to make more videos in the future, because I really like watching photocard videos. I'm very guilty of like watching it like every other day. It's so fun to watch. So stay tuned, maybe in the future I'll post more. So yeah, bye bye.